Hello. I'm going to give a little tutorial on how to change the cutter blades on the John Deere L120. I'm going to change all the blades. I'm going to change this hub right here. It's you can tell it's a little loose bearings. What I've done so far already, and I'm kind of waiting on my helper to get here, is I've loosened all of these fasteners for the blade. They're on pretty tight. I don't have an impact wrench, so I ended up using the old hammer and combo wrench, 15 millimeter. On the other side, I've taken off that that cover right there, so I can get to that pulley. But I'll be back when my helper gets here, and we'll try to get all this done in less than an hour. Be back. Okay, that's my helper. Finally got here. I've already kind of loosened these screws. We're going to take the blades off. Maybe we'll get the blades off. All right, we got some. We'll come back after we get these blades off. All right, well, we got two of the blades off, replaced, and this middle blade, and it's really hard coming off. Out. I'm not going to replace this blade. I've got to replace this whole hub.
I already know what he's got.
I'm sure he's making a video.
Yep. How to. So we're going to leave that hub where it is.
Well, looks like it just turned off.
No, it's just the
You gotta go
back.
around the other side and look in there, You see what the GoPro is? Right there.
Yeah.
So you'll hear a lot of chatter in the background, so I'll have to make music go over this. So we'll put these two on, and then we'll turn this back over to get the hub out. So I'll basically put them on just like I took them off. Sure there's a torque measurement. And then I'll do the other one. I'll flip this over and we'll take that hub off. Okay, so I had to actually watch a little YouTube video to see how to get this pulley off because it turns. So turns out I need to put the blade back on block it up somewhat. And I'm not sure, I think you probably are, but anyway, put the blade back on, block it up like that. Then I did spray a little bit of WD-40 in there to loosen it up. So YouTube comes in handy. So this is how things go for me. You can see the pry bar, the 2x4, pulley did not come right off. And it looks, I'm not sure if that's what it's supposed to look like, but it does look worn in spots. I hope that's how it goes on. Looks like it went around the hex area of that hub. So yeah, we'll see when we get it back on there. Okay, more events to this. I don't have an impact set, but it didn't really matter anyway. As you can see, these things snapped right off. And there was only 3 of them. I got one of them had already snapped off. So I guess this thing really does need to be replaced. Probably the other 2 at some point in time as well. So I got it off. I'll get things cleaned up. I got the other one. It's supposed to be self-tapping fasteners, bolts. We'll see how that goes. All right, check in later. All right, this is the new hub. It comes with a grease fitting. It says pump about 10 to 15 pumps into there, but don't overfill it. So how do you know? I split the difference. I did 12. I didn't see any grease coming out anywhere. The screws, these are all self-tapping. So it suggested you get them all started on a workbench. I've seen a video where the guy just stuck it up there, took a impact gun and put it in there. I don't have an impact gun. So anyway, I got them all started. I'm going to go clean up that deck on the inside and outside. Get this put back in. Then we'll get the blade back on. Get the pulley back on. And then I think we'll be ready to get the belt on. Hopefully I took a picture of it good enough to get it back on. So anyway, that is the thing with this hub. It's got the grease fitting. I guess that's all the rage now. So we're gonna go ahead and get the mower deck cleaned up, get that back in, get the pulley back on, and then we'll figure out how to get this belt strung. Okay, I've got the hub in there. I still got to tighten it down. Got it all cleaned up. This will be kind of the last section here, and then putting the belt on, which I believe I've got to loosen this one up to raise that belt off of this tensioner. And I think that's it. I think that's all I gotta. One I gotta do. I thought there was another one. This one maybe. We'll see. Let's see what we can get in there. This one might have to come up too. Anyway, that'll be the next step. Okay, so stretched all the way around, and I'm trying to figure out the configuration before I take the other one off, or take the other one off and kind of leave it in that configuration. But you can see we are kind of barely hanging on by a thread there with this belt. Much cracks. I have no idea when it was changed last, but it gives a indication how strong these belts are, because I've been cutting our grass. Probably used this mower about probably about 5 or 6 times, and it is not broken. So anyway, let's see if we can get this belt on. Alright, I'm running out of battery here, so hopefully we've got a few minutes. So this pulley, take this, loosen this up, so get the belt off of there, because it goes in behind there. loosen this one up so the belt comes off here. So I'm going to put it out in this configuration. This goes like this. This is the tension one. I believe this went like that. Looks like it. So I did take a picture, so hopefully I can get it correctly back on. Okay, I got the new belt on, and I had it all screwed up. Had to go look at the picture I took before. Just got to tighten those pulleys back up. This pulley is not all the way tight. I got to put the blade on the back side, I believe. I don't think I have to put the blade on yet. Then I got to get that pulley tightened down, use the old block and clamp trick, and then it should be good to go. So I'm not sure what kind of time frame this took me. Probably about 2 hours, but it's messed around quite a bit. Okay. All right, so just to show you what I did to block up this blade, I blocked that with a C-clamp so that I could tighten this pulley. Yeah, I had to YouTube that because I couldn't get the pulley off. So this seemed to work. When I took the pulley off, I just had the block on this side, turn the other way. Seems to work though. Pulley's tight, belt's on. I think it's time to put these two end cap pieces on and then slide it in and see if we can't get it hooked up and running. Okay. Okay, so did a little shakedown cruise and cut a little bit of grass. The grass isn't very long right now. So I cut it last week. We haven't had any rain, but it cut. I can take it out to the little bit in the pasture where it's longer, but sounded good. Seemed to cut good. So I think